All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the regular schedule programming. For some reason, every time I load this game up, it just wants to reinstall the shader.
Now we can finally play the game.
And yeah, I'm risking my PC for this. But like I said, let's continue on. Let's see if we can even find a game. I'm gonna put this into like, hold on. Most of the time, people want to snipe in here, and I don't have any classes right now, so it's like I don't know if I can even. I don't want to go in there and use a red gun and just disrespect the person. Because I want to keep it fair. Now I'm trying to snipe too, but obviously I can't. We're fucking. We're just gonna go into a normal team deathmatch. We're gonna see if we can find one. The Warzone season throughout this game was pretty good, which is what it's mainly known for. The multiplayer was good, but mainly the Warzone scene is what everybody was like, hyped up about. What they say was like the best era of Warzone, which I would agree. But at the same time, we can't just sleep on Modern Warfare 3 like it wasn't or it didn't have a good Warzone season. But we'll talk about that at a different time, or that might spark some type of debate. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about this game. The camo grind in this game was also kind of like, it wasn't impossible, but it was extremely annoying. So basically, majority of these guns go up to 70 levels, as you can see. Well, you kind of can't see it. Can you see it from here? Oh yeah, they basically went up to 70 levels, and you had to unlock camos with it. So this one says spray paint. You have to go in here and kill enemies, 800 kills. It would be headshots. What is it? Mounted kills. If I'm not mistaken, kills by sliding prone. Just some random challenges. And like I said, it didn't take forever, or it wasn't bad, but it did take mad long. Like, for the people that actually stuck it out and grinded for Damascus, kudos to you, because after I got banned on my first account, I definitely was not returning back to this game to go for the camos again. I don't know how it is over on PC. This is one of the Call of Duties that I kind of missed out on when it came to PC. So as you know, back then, FOV slider was introduced, at least for the PC players. And it granted them like a huge advantage when it came to playing with console players. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first game that had crossplay between PC and console. So that was a huge change to Call of Duty around that time. And I unfortunately didn't get a PC until the end of Modern Warfare 2, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think that's when I got my first PC, when I started, playing COD on PC. And once, like everyone know, like once you touch PC COD, you can never go back to console. Like, yeah, the 120 frames is always good, especially for console, but if you're over here pushing 200 plus, 250 plus on PC, like you just can't go back. It feels way more smooth. The response is way, like, so much more better, and it's, I don't know. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna play on Trench. I don't remember this map. I don't think I ever played 1v1 on this game before. We're gonna see what we can do. Like I said, we're limited because we're defaults. Oh, they do have an AS class. Oh, I'm tripping. Maybe I can snipe. But overall, this game looks good. Even though all my settings are on low right now, the game still looks good regardless. Is he gonna snipe with me though, is the question. Is he going to snipe with me though? Holy ADS speed. Oh, he's not. Oh yeah, he's not gonna snipe. Yeah, I already knew that was gonna happen. I don't know. Like I said, he's probably gonna shit on me. He's the M4. He probably plays this game. Oh my god. Yeah, one thing I will say, the game does feel really, really nice, especially not playing it for a while. I'm gonna be on some weird shit and mount. I seen that reload. Can this kill him? Hold on. Why he didn't move? Is it bad if I forgot how to attack spin on this game? It was a different way you did it in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, trying to hide his little head. Even the gun sounds sound good. I don't have a stem. I don't have a stem, yo. I don't have a stem. What in the spawns? Oh, he switched guns. He's angry. It wasn't hard to slide cancel. I just forgot. Like, there's a certain way that you have to do it compared to. He's just gonna stay behind cover. This rat. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game. Did you like Modern Warfare 2019? I know the community's like heavily mixed upon like this game specifically. Some people say that this is like this game's complete garbage. I just would say that it's a good game. I don't know, just personal preference at this point. You're shooting bodies on an old game is crazy. Bro thinks he's tough because he's versing a level 2. Or like a level 4, whatever level I am. Bro gets all the brownie points. Yeah, how good the MP5 felt. I don't know. I would say I put a decent amount of hours on here. Like I said, I played it on console, so I at least put a decent amount of hours to say that the game's not bad, but at the same time, like it has its own problems. No Call of Duty is perfect. I think all the main problems started to happen, especially when Warzone came out, because you know that's when they were doing all the Cold War guns in this game for Warzone and you know Vanguard. My favorite Warzone era in this was probably Vanguard. Cold War wasn't bad either, but if I had to say like what was my favorite Warzone era back then, it was definitely 100% Vanguard. Yo, he is trying his ass off.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
I'm a level 5, bro. I don't have attachments. Now this game is just a hacked mess, and people that can't, you know, get off this game for whatever reason. Not mad. GG's. I don't know. It's kind of weird how I can't find a team deathmatch though. You would think these type of games, like or any other old Call of Duty, you would be able to find like a team deathmatch at least. But we're gonna just load into a free for all with bots here. Let me see, bot setup. Just so that way I can actually get some type of game, because I was not expecting. Like this is just straight footage. Like this is just me getting on the game first time today, record, hit, you know, click and record, doing the video, and I didn't know I was gonna get the game. But we're just gonna load in. But if I had to say, out of my favorite newer CODs, if I had to pick, at least Modern Warfare wise, when it comes to multiplayer, and this might be a strong take, I would do Modern Warfare 3 2019, then no, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and then 2019. If we're talking about multiplayer, like strictly multiplayer, then that's the order I would go in. And the reason why is because Modern Warfare 3, like Sledgehammer did so much for that game. Like coming from Modern Warfare 2 and the disaster that was, that Infinity War gave us, like y'all can't blame me for ranking that or ranking 2019 below it. All right, so since I'm a bot and I can't record nor say anything correctly, what I really meant was it goes Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 2019. The reason why I have them listed like that is because I'm just going by strictly multiplayer, meaning how the game was treated during multiplayer only. I'm not talking about Warzone, and I just feel like Modern Warfare 3 got treated the best out of all 3 games. Don't get me wrong, Modern Warfare 2019 has some W events over the seasons and shit like that, but as far as, you know, community challenges, events, all the weapon camos and stuff like that, Modern Warfare 3 definitely takes the cake when it comes to that. Then the guns in this game is pretty good. All the guns were okay. I'm not gonna say well balanced, but they all hit pretty hard. Most of the guns, the gunplay. This is when the 1,000 attachments on every gun started, and it's okay now. Like it's gotten better, but I still don't think it should be 100 different scopes, 100 different grips. Like the way the game has changed now, it's just been like people just do meta builds. It completely changed the way content is on Call of Duty. You know, everyone's doing like the best Warzone loadout, the best multiplayer loadouts, and I use this with this certain attachment, and certain attachments would affect vertical and all this other stuff. Like, I see what they were going for, but like, I don't know. Like, I think the worst game that had it was probably Vanguard. Vanguard probably had it the worst, but it kind of makes sense in my opinion. And hear me out. The reason why I'm saying is it makes sense was because Vanguard had, you know, it was in the World War II era. So like they kind of had to make it to where it was like 10 or more, like a whole bunch of attachments, because how would the guns compete against, you know, 2019 Cold War? Like, how would they compete against those guns? At least that's what I think, you know. I don't know. For some reason in this game, it was fun going for camos, but like I said, it would be so depressing getting, like, having to restart it. That means they barely had double XP weekends. Like, if you wasn't on this game all the time, you know, grinding this shit every day, it was basically GG's. Like, you really couldn't do anything about it. You dead ass had to sit here and grind this game out. And it would take forever for the weapon levels to come. But, you know, they had the Twitch drops. They had shit to where you can get extra XP tokens. But other than that, it wasn't convenient. Like, it wasn't something someone could do all the time, especially for the people that had like jobs, you know, they're working on time, want to come home, level up some guns, or if they was in the camos. Sniping in this game definitely felt good too. Oh my lord. Overall, this game, I don't know. I don't think we're ever gonna go back to this much detail in the COD game. Like, don't get me wrong, Black Ops 6 looks good, but for some, I don't know what it is about the, like I said, the game is on low and it still looks fucking good. Like, the game still looks crazy, even on low settings. Even on console, it looks good. Like the lighting, the way, like, I don't know. Like I said, you're not seeing it at its full potential because I got a potato PC. Not really, but you know, I just can't run shit at high settings on this game. That's probably the reason why they kind of dumbed it down over the last couple of CODs, because of how huge it was on console. For all my console players, I'm pretty sure you remember that this game took up like at least 200 to 300 gigabytes. Forced people to go out and actually get a fucking extra storage because of how big the game was. That was a nightmare. Ran into a whole bunch of issues on console, specifically, at least for me. Later on down the line, a little bit after when the PS5 came out, they had you download like multiplayer texture packs. It got to the point where sometimes you would just log on to the game, right, after not being on for a couple of weeks, you would have to reinstall like a multiplayer pack. Like, for some reason, when you logged onto the game, they would just be uninstalled. So you would have to sit there and wait for a multiplayer pack or compatibility pack, or one of the packs would just randomly uninstall, and it would be so ass. Like, it would just be weird. And then they had texture packs, so like I said, when the PS5 came out, you know, just to make the game look even better on console than when it already did. That's pretty much the only bad things console wise that I would have to say. It was just weird. Like, if you didn't have a PC back then with a whole bunch of storage, or a console with a whole bunch of storage, you were basically fucked playing this game. Like, this game took up so much space back then. Like, you would only be able to have this game downloaded, and if you're into like other games, let's just say it was like 150, 160 something gigabytes for this game, if I'm not mistaken. And God forbid you want to play a different game, you couldn't even download it, or you would have to, you know, find something else to delete. Like, it was just weird. Them 5 in the morning search games, yeah, those were good times. I'm not gonna lie, those were definitely like wonderful times, actually. Like, probably the most fun I ever had playing Search and Destroy on this game. Like I said, if you didn't get to experience this game in its prime, then I don't know, y'all definitely missed out. Like, y'all missed out on probably one of the best Warzone experiences we've had since Warzone, you know, first. I think that's really it for the video. I don't really have nothing else to say about this game. Everyone about Modern Warfare 2019 had the best Warzone era. Can't beat that. If I had to rate it afterwards, now that the game is not in its prime anymore and everyone has gotten to fully experience this game, I would rate it like a solid 8 out of 10. Everyone clearly knows what's good about this game. Like I said, I don't really have nothing else to say. It's actually a bummer that I didn't get to find like an actual game besides the 1v1. But if you guys want more content like this, please hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below on what your favorite Modern Warfare game is. Is it Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3? Let me know down below. And until next time, I'm out.
Can't be saying rap, bro. Talk about real pain, this is no joke. Can't stop with my blunts, like how they smoke.